Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Welcome Death Crow on the chat. I hope you are doing well, my friend. Hunting we will go, yeah. Indeed we are. Welcome to the new series, that's the word I was looking for, the new series for the VFR flight Odyssey that I started. Today we are gonna do the part 1 of the Andalusian discovery. The starting screen just made me think of that. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I kind of like it because it's a chill loading screen, you know. So it goes well with me. But yeah, we are going to discover Andalusia, the south of Spain, or at least a first part of it, because it's, as I said, it's part 1. And we are going to be flying from the airport of Granada to Jerez de la Frontera. And the good thing is, I just saw that we have Madrid control online. Yay! That means that we will have control, so we'll see. Normally I'm not supposed to fly over cities, but we'll see with the controller if he accepts. But yeah, we'll see what he thinks about it. So let me just switch to the live scene. Alright, there we go. Here we are in the live scene. Let me start SimFly Toolkit also. We are Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel. So basically we are Seafish. I know that's a very weird name, but bear with me. Fly now. And let's connect to MSFS. Alright. Connected we are, and information are also good. We are already connected to vPilot, well, I mean to Vatsim, but let me first do first the routing. So let's see. Would be a good screen for a bush flyer for sure. Yeah. I should recommend it to Ukando. He's the guy doing bush flying every time. He's the only guy that I know that is doing all the time bush flying. But he's a good one on that part. So he's a master. He's mastering bush flying. Yeah. So I wanted to check was quickly my routing to know the names of my waypoints. I'm not sure the guy knows that well, but we'll see. Did I name that? Yes, that was Vinuela Lake. Okay. I was into vintage planes before getting into bush because of him. Oh, I see. Well, I started to do a bit VFR thinking that I was doing what we call bush flying until I read what bush flying meant, and I was like, oh. Oh, okay, never mind. Nothing what I'm doing. What I'm doing is not bush flying, it's just VFR, basic VFR. Nothing to do with bush flying. Resinera voladilla. So Resinera. Let's put just Resinera, that's fine. Then we go to Ronda. And then we have the park of Grazalema. Then we go to Jerez via the tunnel, which is Golf to Echo. So Golf, direct Echo, direct LEGR. Alright. So we are in Weather and Lifetime. Sky Demon, VFR chart, Day VFR, We have custom LEGR and LEGR, JR, GR. That's very difficult to pronounce both. JR and GR. Streaming on Twitch, Marug, blah blah blah. Maximum altitude that will take is 8,500 feet. We'll be then going from, I said, Granada to Jerez de la Frontera. No alternate. Similar styles planes. Yeah, it's not that very different. The only thing is that I'm not landing on. Sorry, on grounds that are not necessarily airports, but except of that, that's indeed exactly the same thing. All right, let's see. So, oh, by the way, thank you again for yesterday. Seriously, the both of you and Ryzen spoiled me. Oh, no worries, Deathcrow. It's totally deserved. You deserve it, man. That's okay. I'm glad that you enjoyed. That's the most important. At least for me, it is the most important. Let me uncheck that here also, because I need my iPad, of course. All right, Wi-Fi. What I wanted to check now was the time of flight. How long was my flight already? So start again, open, Granada, Jerez. 1 hour 32, but it is actually a bit more. So I will put 2 hours on the time en route, because I want to fly over, you know, and orbit over the cities, because it's a sightseeing discovery tour. So we are not just passing by and voila, that's all. we want to see something, so let's do like that. And we'll take for 3 hours and 40 of fuel, 95, that's fine. Let's file the flight plan. All right, we are all set with Sky Demon and VPilot. So I hope I'm not too bright. Looks like that's okay, because I'm using barely a little bit the daylight, obviously, not using only my my key light that I bought. So I just have one because that's facing that way, since it's opposite of the of my window. And I've been putting a lot of thought into it and thinking of how possible the RAM issue is over the power supply. Yeah, you know, it is not that if you do not have 2 sticks, it will crash. I mean, it's not like that. It's just that normally it's better to have 2 sticks on your motherboard, because they can work together, and usually they better go by pairs. But yeah, it could be a default stick also, so which is bad if it is the case, obviously. But again, as I said, a good way to know is to actually use, I don't remember the name, you should look at on the internet, but there is an app that allows you to stress test actually the RAM, and if there is a fault in the RAM, well, the test will let you know, so you will be quite fixed with that after that. Well, no, I understand. I am just trying to figure out what I need. Yeah. Now I'm a bit surprised is the price of all your equipment, because when you were talking about your PSU that you were looking, and it was $180, I was like, whoosh, Jesus Christ, that's too much. That's way too much. There is no way I will put so much money on the PSU, because it's really something that's causing issues. So usually it's more the motherboard that's causing issues. Oh, come on, stupid pen. So let me show you if I remember the binding for that. Yes, that's the one. So that was in front of me. Let me show you, everyone, a little bit the flight plan that we have. So we'll be going to Whiskey, then we'll turn around actually to come back to the city of Granada and head towards Malaga, where we'll be asking to actually cross the TMA at 8,500 feet between 2 points, and then we'll just continue on our journey towards the city of Ronda. And after Ronda, we'll have a natural park called Grazalema Natural Park, where we'll have a look on how MSFS is rendering that, because in Google Maps it renders very well, but it's Bing Maps, so we'll see. And then we'll just end the flight by passing the VFR tunnel that is between Golf and Echo, and then we'll ask just for a quick turn around the city of Jerez to take some pictures, and then we'll just land on the airport. So as you can see, I have a bunch of frequencies. So here you can see the actual flight plan that we have going down. Then from here we just come up, and then we go to Jerez. So first I will keep a very low profile because the winds were not too bad. Then we'll climb to the 8,000 just to cross the TMA of Malaga here, and we'll go back down. But we'll see. It will depend on the winds. Maybe the winds will be better, maybe they will be worse. Right now I'm over here, the general aviation apron, so depending on which runway is active, well, I can see that the windsock in Skydemon is pointing that way, so I guess it's 27 in use right now. Yeah, that's the circuits information. That's the other airport. That's some segments. That's the weather, I believe. And I even have NOTAMs. Look at that. That's the thing I love with Skydemon. I've got everything. Alright, so let's hide it. Let's hide it for now. I just don't think it's the power supply. No, hold on. Well, like I said, I got it on sale for 90 instead of that price, so I felt it was worth it. Yeah, I mean, for that price, yeah. I just don't think it's the power supply in a way, but the way it crashes during any games, it makes me think it's frustrating, and been since December 10th since the issue, so I don't know, I'm tired of it, lol. Oh. What? Oh, what? Oh. Why those big O's? I don't like big O's. My RAM is on sale for $65 each. Woof! $65? Sheesh. Jesus Christ. Well, here it will be probably more expensive. So I need Sky for Sim for the lovely checklist that I have. So let's not waste more time, because I'm talking and nothing happens. So let's go back to the you're making that sound a lot. yeah, but no, let's remember that I am from Switzerland, so everything here is very pricey for us. But yeah, no, it's actually okay. Actually, it's quite okay. It's even fine actually. I would have probably paid the same amount, I guess. 77, yeah, 30, and we have 75 liters. So 75, I need 37.5. Come on. 37.5 and 37. I've put more fuel than I needed, obviously, but it's because I didn't put the actual turnaround that we'll do on the cities. So since I don't know how much I will burn of fuel while doing that, I prefer to use a bit more. And since I don't really pay for that fuel, I don't care. 727. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's my bad. It's 20 kilos here. Oh, 717. Yeah, that's a bit more close. That's closer than what I had. All right. Normally we are supposed to call for the ATC. So let's go outside and do our pre-flight. So first things first. Let's check that everything is okay. So battery and alternator are off. The magnetors are off. Electrical components here are all off. The circuit breakers, they are all in, even those 4 here. Mixture is off, throttle is off, radios are off. Looks like everything is good. Parking brake is set. Alright, let's turn on the master. So we are almost full for the fuel, so that's correct. Let's go down with the... and again, FS Realistic doesn't want to start at the same time. I don't know why.
FS Realistic connected.
I'm the only stupid one at Granada. Go figure. I paid 119 for them when I built my PC. Yeah, it's more or less the same price. More or less. It depends obviously of which company you are taking. I have the Course of Vengeance because that's the best one that I've found, but and they are very well noted usually. So the flaps looks good. So let's turn on the battery here and let's go outside, go do the pre-flight. Oh, the rib shows. Yeah, the rib shows are very, very good also. Gonna like it them. Alright, there is nothing inside the flaps, so we are good. Let's see. The wheels look good. Let's remove here the chokes. Yeah, they look parallel. Well, I mean, it goes correctly. The one is going on the opposite side. Let's try here. Yeah, looks like good. Let's go to the rudder. Yeah, rudder look good. Let's come here now. No birds. Let's go down. Let's remove the other choke. Let's do also here and see if it's free of movement. Looks like to be the case. Antennas and lights looks good. Let's go in front. Propeller seems to be good with no scratch. Let's remove that. Looks like there is no bird's nest inside. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, and let's remove the pitot also. Okay. Let's go inside back. So we can close that door. We can open the window. Tack, 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 tack. Hold on, that's 37.5 here. Come on. Yeah, that's a bit more correct. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm not sure it's that either, but I don't know. Should I grab a pair so they are fresh, or should I grab just one? I don't know. I can grab one because of you, so it's something lol. Well, depends on how much money you have, obviously. If it was me, and I'm only saying that because it's me, I will probably buy a new pair and make sure that I have 2 in one box, so that I'm sure that technically both are working well. But that's me. and that depends a lot on if you have a lot of money or not. If you don't, maybe it's better to try, but again, it's not because you buy separate RAM sticks that it will be bad. There is no logic in that. I mean, that's not a fact. It can happen, but it can't happen. It can go well also. So it's very difficult to know. But in your case, maybe you could just buy one and a similar one if possible. With the same specs and go with that, and you will be with 2.6. But that's up to you, honestly. I cannot tell you, yeah, do that, because I don't want then to be I don't want to be the cause if there is an issue, if you see what I mean. Not that I will be feeling bad if you are not happy, but I don't want to cause any issue to you if it's not necessary. So pre-flight inspection is done, parking brake is tested and set, seat belts and harness are just unlocked. We'll pretend that's the case. We can open the fuel shut valve here. Radios are still off. The circuit breakers, we checked they were in, so we can turn the master battery. We'll go to both here. Mixture full reach, throttle slightly. We'll put back the flaps also because I don't need them down. Let's go to the takeoff over here. We'll go beacon, nav. What else? So I'm gonna start the engine. I don't know if I am allowed to do that in Spain. I mean, normally, for example, in France, normally you have to ask for the startup clearance. But we are not in France. We are in Spain. Let me check maybe on the textual information. Is there something about the departure? Let's see, movement area details, aerodrome, approach on the runway. That's not what I'm looking for. No. Local regulation, there we go. Let's see, VFR flight nights are permitted, but I'm not doing that, so I don't care. That's the entry point. Runway 09 in use, runway 27 in use. Oh, business and general aviation, there we go. It is mandatory to contract the service of a handling agent for the following operation. Well, that's in real life, obviously. No, don't look like there is something about starting engine. So what I'm gonna do is start the engine and we'll call Madrid control. If obviously it controls us. Oh, he let hold on Vatsim he has on his description he has a website for seeing the airspace that he's controlling. So let me see. Yep, he's controlling us. He is controlling us. So Granada is an airfield controlled, but there is no... Okay, interesting. So the Granada, there is a little tower on it, so I guess it's to say, hey, it's a controlled airport. But Jerez de la Frontera, where we are going, has not. So I guess maybe he will ask us to go to Unicom. We'll see. Whatever I do, and it helps, is thanks to you. Nothing you did will be a factor in anything other than helping. If I do this, regardless, I'm up 64 gigabytes of RAM, and if I need to get another stick later, I can too replace the original. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Let's start our engine then. So nav light beacon, carbit is on cold. We'll do 3 times here. Well, actually, let me check the metal. What is the temperature? Oh, 18 degrees. Yeah, 3 times is fair enough. All right, remain clear of my propeller. I'm commencing engine start. All right. And started right away. 1000 RPM in the tachometer here. Oil pressure is in the green. Fuel quantity, all that is good. Let's close it. Alright, alternator. We have positive charge. Good, good, good. Alright. So ammeter, all that is already done. So we can turn on the radios. We can turn the transponder here. Let's take the DME because I have some DMEs along the way, like the Malaga VOA. So we'll see if it helps. So transponder we'll see, altimeter we'll see. We'll ask for the clearance. So actually I see that the winds are 6 knots, but for 09er. So we'll probably have to go to 09er. Since we are a little aircraft, I think I can ask for Echo 3. Yeah, I can ask for Echo 3. I don't need the full length. It will be a bit exaggerated to take a full length for a small aircraft like me. Alright, so frequency of our oh, that's Malaga. Okay, he has the Malaga 80s, but I don't care very much of the Malaga 80s. So so his frequency is 133750. 133750.
Whiskey Alpha Zulu Mike 16 to 36 right. Mike 17 36 right. Mike 17 36 right. Air Nostrum 60.
Oh, Air Nostrum, interesting. Interesting.
Air France 9420, reduce speed to 270 knots. 270 knots, 9420.
9420. Alright, so let's call him and do a radio check.
Speed 290 knots.
Speed 290, Tomcat, 9 Hotel GM.
We are Cessna 152. We are at Granada. We are going to Jerez, and we are basically so basically what we are doing, it's Granada, Malaga, Ronda,
Lima Airspace Unicorn 122 decimal adios.
And Grazalema, then Jerez.
36 left, clear for takeoff. 36 left, clear for takeoff, 05.
So basically that's the routing that we are doing. So it's easy for
42 on the ground at Victoria, IFR to Malaga.
Ooh, Malaga.
Right, 4242, clear to
Let me remove a little bit the mixture because we are on the ground. Let's not waste fuel for nothing.
November Echo Alpha 3 Delta departure, runway 22. Initial altitude, initial flight level 120. Squawk 4456.
Clear to Swabia, then NEA 3 Delta on runway 22 up to flight level 1204456 in the box for Ryan 4242.
Ryan 4242, read back correct. Victoria QNH 102A, advise ready to taxi.
We'll call for taxi, gracias.
Madrid Control, Eurowing 53.
Oh, so I think you said you got Hogwarts Legacy. How are you enjoying it? If you did? Oh yeah, I do have Hogwarts. So now I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite interesting. I haven't time to play it lately, but I'm quite enjoying it. It's quite good actually. But there is so much things to do. That's just insane. That's just insane. The amount of things that we have to do. But at least it's fun. That's the most important.
Madrid Control, muy buenas tardes. Vueling 3 Juliet Uniform, level 370.
Muy buena. No, how is. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Yeah, that's in Spanish. I was thinking in Portuguese. I was like, hold on, how do we say that in Spanish again? Take your time with it. The main story is short. Yeah, it's. I want to take the most time I want. I can. Sorry. To do that. So. Okay, he seems to be fine. So let's call him. So he's Madrid Control.
I'm Jet 9 Hotel Juliet, reduce speed 250 now.
Speed 250 from Jet 9 Hotel Juliet.
Madrid Control, buenas tardes. Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel, radio check.
5x5, break, Eurowing 59, Eurowing 9570, descend
I feel you will not like me.
QNH 1022.
I accidentally started a huge non-main star request last night off stream and had to cancel it. I want to do it on Streamlab. Yeah, well, that's why if I'm playing something that I'm streaming, I don't play offline because otherwise I know that I will mess up like that.
Good afternoon, Skyways 2709 at flight level 360 overhead pin X.
Skyways 2709, Madrid Control, hello Squawk 4460.
I cannot play or I'll be bored.
4460 Skyways.
Yeah, I quite understand that.
Madrid, muy buenas, Vueling 3 Juliet Uniform, level 370.
Hopefully we'll have the chance to depart.
Vueling 3 Juliet Uniform, Madrid Squawk 4424.
Squawk 22, correction, Squawk 4424 for Vueling 3 Juliet Uniform.
I was going to call him, but I mean, sure, I have plenty to play, but I just want to do this right now, you know. Yeah, I totally understand. Don't worry. I have the same feeling sometimes with a game that I like very much, so it's very difficult sometimes. Madrid Control, Charlie Foxtrot, India Sierra Hotel, Cessna 152 at Granada Airport. Request VFR clearance to Jerez de la Frontera as filed. We would like to leave the city via whiskey if possible.
Clearance and request, stand by, please.
Alright, we'll stand by. It has probably a lot happening, I guess. Happens sometimes.
Eurotrans 5 Whiskey, que yo no sé qué pasa con esto, pero bueno. ¿Está listo a copiar? Sí, afirma. Eurotrans 5 Whiskey, autorizado a Sevilla, salida Habanera.
It has a small amount of people, but that's still a lot of things. But I see that there is Paris that is online right now, so it will probably have a lot of traffic soon. So that's why I don't want to waste too much time, otherwise we'll be screwed. I wasn't hoping actually I need ATC, but...
Good afternoon, Dutch Korean 1911 with you inbound R6 level 370.
I hope you will not forget me.
That's carrying on 9131, Madrid Control, hello, identify. Europa 7701 está dejando el espacio aéreo con 22, adiós. Gracias por su control. Europa 49, identify, climb flight level 310, fly direct to 3.
So, the city of Granada, which is the city next to us, is very famous actually for the palace that is over here called the Alhambra,
France
and
9420
and yeah, it's very famous for that.
5,500 feet.
That's not the only thing, obviously,
1025.
that exists on
Descend
all
5,500,
the city.
1025 on the
But the city is very famous for that. They have quite a lot of
Captain 9 Hotel Juliet Frederick Omigo, resume the arrival.
they have a lot of old romantic architecture. So it's very nice to see. So we'll try to see it if we can, obviously. I hope we can, because I downloaded the photogrammetry city of it, so it will be very annoying if I can't.
Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel. Flight plan VFR flight plan approved to Jerez, squawk 7001.
7001 for Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel.
Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel, read back correct. And you ready to taxi now?
FM Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel.
Roger, taxi Granada QNH 1024, taxi to the holding point 09.
Holding point 09 QNH 1024 for Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel, thank you. Alright.
Nostrum 60 Lima Whiskey.
We can leave via whiskey, so that's cool. So I've put, let me check. I did put Granada. Yes, I did put Granada. Oh my god. I'm just not as stupid as I thought. That's great. That's great. Alright, so taxi light goes on. Altimeter is 1024, so let's put that in the box. And Granada airfield is at 1860. Yeah, that's a bit more, but that's in the margins, so we are good. Flight controls are good. Doors are closed, we can close that now. And for the taxi, let's see. I have the aerodrome chart here. Yeah, okay. I can just basically, we'll put on here.
Skyways 2709, identify, continuous file.
Continuous file, Skyways 2709.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I need to turn here on the right.
Good day, flight level 370, I need 12 kilo golf. Correction, golf kilo.
Alright.
Whiting 3, Juliet 3, Hotel Uniform.
Ooh, there's already a little bit
Identify,
of wind.
continuous file.
Oop, my
Continuous file, Whiting 3, Juliet Uniform.
so here on the left, because we are going to 09.
Airwings 534 on block, stand for 4. See you next time, thank you, bye bye.
Alright, Tom J9 Hotel Uniform, I don't know what happened. You didn't go to Omigo.
Oh,
direct
cool.
Martin,
The
Mike
bot
Alfa
seems
Romeo.
to be working. That's good.
Direct to Martin for Tom Jet 9 Hotel Juliet.
Flight level 370, I need 12 golf kilo.
And we'll do obviously the
Ryanair 1 to Golf Kilo, Madrid Squawk 4461.
Squawk 4461, I need 12
that's
golf
where
kilo.
the engine run up. What did he send to me?
India Sierra Hotel,
133.750.
sorry, that's not for you.
Oh. I was wondering. I was like, why is he sending me contact me since I am already with him? No worries.
Nostrum 60 Lima Whiskey, identify 4,300 climb.
So we'll be going
280.
to a city called Elora. That's where whiskey is, and then we'll go to our right and go to the other side. So we are supposed to be maximum 1,000 feet above ground level, which means that I need to be at 4,300 feet more or less. But we'll see if I can just go a bit higher.
Say your squawk to 4447.
4447,
Air France 9420, Liveries Zulu 12.
Islet Zulu 12, Air France 9420.
Your winds 9570, descend
So there
3000
is
feet, clear
two-
LS Zulu 20.
There's two. Let's go to Echo 1, so I can face a bit better.
Ryanair
actually.
12 Golf Kilo identified, clear the Vivas 2 Quebec, ILS Zulu, Romeo 12.
So we have a
And
bit
call
of
for
room
descent.
here. So let's
Clear for
just
Viber 2 Quebec arrival and ILS Zulu 12 will report for descent. Ryanair
let's
12
turn facing the runway.
Ryanair 3137, identified, continue.
It was an interesting turn that I did. All right, taxi light off. So mixture for rich.
Lufthansa 7 Mike Madrid, hello. Squawk 4442.
Let's go 1500 RPM. Okay.
Good afternoon, Ryanair 968 Quebec, facility 100.
Alright, mixture is working.
Ryanair 968 Quebec,
2000.
hello. Identified, continuous file. Actually, inspect Toledo 2 Charlie, runway 32 left, call for descent.
Alright, left.
Toledo, 2 Charlie.
Let's go back to both.
Ryanair 968 Quebec.
Right.
NASA 7 Mike, you are
Okay,
identified.
both back.
Clear B-spot 2 Quebec, ILS Zulu 12, call for descent.
Cob it. Alright, that's good. And we have suction gauge that is good. All temperature and pressure are in the green. We are good. Let's go maximum. So static is at 2380. That's good. And let's go to the idle.
Major control, Ryanair 4242 at Bravo 2, ready to go.
Ryanair 4242, taxi via Bravo 2, Tango.
Alright, idle is holding. That's good.
Bravo 2 Tango, 1.22 for Ryanair
1,000
42.
feet. 1,000 feet. 1,000 RPM again. And we are ready to go.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, you copy arrival.
Oh, I can put the instruments. Let's see. There is the NDB of Granada that I can use. 412.
Yeah, ILS 12, ILS Zulu 12.
So 41.
Madrid Control, Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo, good afternoon.
412.
at Sevilla, request for clearance to Marrakesh.
Alright, it will catch the ADF here.
Wind 110 degrees 9 knots, runway 20, clear to land.
And let's see, I can use. I can put the Granada VOR just in case. It's not near me.
Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo.
0134.
Madrid Control, hello.
0134.
Clear to destination via
Alright.
Granada 4 Romeo.
Granada
runway
VOR
09.
is set.
Initial flight level 90.
Oh my god, sorry.
And your squawk 4420.
NDB is good. So we'll be
Get to Marrakesh,
departing,
departure runway
turning
09,
to our
Romeo,
left,
initial time, Flight 910,
heading to
squawk
Elora,
4420, Ryanair 3
and
Papa
then
Romeo.
go back to Granada.
Right, 3 Papa Romeo, read back correct.
Requesting descent, Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo.
Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo descent, flight level 140.
I wonder if I can ask him
Standing
to
flight
go
level
directly
140,
to the
Ryanair
city of
12.
Granada to do the sightseeing, but we'll see. We'll see.
Today, France 18 Charlie X-ray at Bilbao, formation Charlie Gate 3, request alpha clearance.
We'll see. Alright, so I think we are a little bit set with everything here. So before takeoff, flight instruments are checked, engine instrument is checked, radios are set, transponder is on.
Aircraft fire, France 18 Charlie X-ray.
Set local is good. Pitot it we don't need. Calb it is off also. Full mixture is full reach. Fuel shot valve is on open position. Elevator is set to take off. Flaps
Madrid
will be full
Control,
up.
Ryanair 4242, I'm showing
And we'll do landing
another
lights, slopes,
aircraft
taxi
taxiing on the
lights
runway.
off, and nav lights on. So
Actually,
let's
he's on Tango, taxiing to 22.
So let's line a little bit better
4242,
with
yes,
the,
I didn't think you were gonna take that long. Yeah, he was supposed to be number 2, but I didn't think you were gonna take that long. So yes, you're gonna be number 2 now. Follow him.
Okay, no problem. I didn't know you were in contact with him, that's all. No problem, I'll follow number 2.
He's not.
Air France 18 Charlie X-ray.
Let me check. Is that
Air
something
France
in
18 Charlie
Granada? No.
X-ray, Madrid, clear to destination via Sierra
All right.
November 2 Charlie, runway 30. Initial flight level 80, squawk
Let's call
4411.
to tell that we are good,
Roger, clear
so we can
destination
start
00
our
November 2 Charlie
flight.
departure out of runway 30. Initial flight level 80, squawk 4411, Air France 18 Charlie X-ray.
Air France 18 Charlie X-ray, read back correct.
Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel is ready for departure.
Air France 9420, winds 130 degrees, 8 knots, runway 12, clear land.
Clear to land, runway 12, 9420.
Jet 9 Hotel Julia, clear Alice Zulu, runway 12.
Clear to Alice City, runway 12.
Sorry, I'm laughing because I always feel that people.
India Sierra Hotel, report over whiskey, the wind 090 degrees, 5 knots, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 09, I will report over whiskey for India Sierra Hotel, thank you. Alright, let's go. So landing lights, strobe lights, taxi lights will be off. And we'll report over whiskey as asked.
Madrid, Aerotran 5 Whiskey Echo, en Vitoria estaríamos listos a lanzar.
Nobody arriving on 09.
Aerotran 5 Whiskey Echo.
Nobody arriving on the other side too.
Autorizados a despegar, 22, Aerotran 5 Whiskey
Let's
Echo.
line up. I'm gonna do a roll up. Because
Mike descent to flight level 140.
it's a very far enough runway for me. Alright, full throttle. Airspeed is alive. 50 knots.
Tango 17 in Madrid.
And there we go.
For clearance to Budapest at 5 with information Charlie.
Madrid approaches.
For VFR, we're always left aside. Yes, Limonado, yes. Always. Welcome, by the way, my friend. I hope you are doing well.
Air France 18 Charlie X-ray.
We are always left aside. That's very sad. We don't deserve that. Why us? Why us? Alright, let's do a left turn here because we have room. And let's go over whiskey. So let's release a little bit the yoke. Hello Mystic! What's up? I'm doing fine, thank you. We just departed on our new VFR Flight Odyssey Discovery series, exploring Andalusia VFR. Nice, yes, that's nice. Oh, that's very
Fix your mic.
yeah, fix really very quickly your mic because that's very annoying. Alright, I need to climb to 4,000 feet. 4,300 feet actually, to be more precise. I am in Vatsim, yes. Yes, always.
Your wind 9570, roger that. Taxi to stand number 4.
A little bit of wind.
Stand up 4, you're in South Boston, sir.
Alright, 3,000 feet. Let's remove a little bit of the mixture here to get better performance.
Jet 9 Hotel Julia, the wind 130 degrees, 8 knots. Away 12.
Wow, winds are very strong. So I recognize quite well everything. I mean, I do recognize that mountain here, and Elora is just in front of us. So let's continue to go to 4,300 feet because we need to be 1,000 feet above. Ooh, yeah, that's a bit windy.
Ryanair 4242, holding
I
short.
wonder if if it's caused by FS realistic
runway
actually.
22, line up and wait.
Let me
Way 2242.
let me kill FS realistic for one sec.
5 Whiskey Echo está identificado 3600, ascenso para nivel 330.
Ah, not exactly.
¿Podría repetir el nivel, por favor?
Interesting.
Nivel 330.
Oops, whiskey is an hour left.
Request startup Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo.
So yes, Elora is over here, so I need to turn a little bit more to the left here. So I need to go at least at 4,500 feet since we are already above 3,000 feet. So that paper is annoying me a little bit. Ooh.
Request startup Ryanair 3 Papa
Fix your
Romeo.
mic, you're going down, mayday. Yeah.
Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo, startup approved.
Startup approved, Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo.
Alright, 4,500 feet. Let's reduce the power here.
To Barcelona, Roger, stand by. 1 second.
Ryanair 906 Quebec, request out of control for 5
Alright.
minutes.
Yeah, you're about to start your descent shortly, so come back.
You're starting your descent quite shortly. Go
France 1
quickly.
Charlie X-ray, request back.
From 1 Charlie X-ray, taxi to the holding point 30.
Alright, we are
Holding point 30,
stabilized a
France
little
1
bit
Charlie
more.
X-ray.
Ryanair 4242, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22, Ryanair
Landing
4242.
lights goes off. Alright. There's a little bit clouds, but that's fine. Let me remove that that stupid paper because it's annoying me. I really need to buy, you know, something that I can write over here. Would be a bit easier. Alright, we are almost at Elora. I should see the city at least. Yeah, I see the city. City is just right here. Yeah, which means that whiskey is over here.
India Sierra Hotel, your radar contact, 4,500 feet. Climb to 8,500 feet and report over whiskey.
Would it be possible to stay first at 5,500 feet and we'll report that whiskey for Charlie India Sierra Hotel.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah, I don't want to fly at 8,500 feet straight ahead because I want to do sightseeing first. So let's climb 5,500 feet.
29 Hotel, Juliet, taxi via Delta Lima Bravo, stand 50.
He seems very annoyed by me. I mean, hey, it's Vatsim. It's not forbidden to do some VFR.
52, heavy, 52.
Ryanair 4242, 5,100 for 12,000.
Ryanair 4242, identify, climb for 330.
Flight level 330, 4242, thanks.
And going to Barcelona, Ryanair 323 Charlie Papa, clear to Barcelona Airport. Maybe at the Pepas 2 Hotel, runway 13. Initial flight level
So
90.
that's Elora, but I'm already on whiskey.
4400.
I'm gonna try to do maybe
Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa, cleared
Oh, I
to
forgot the
Barcelona,
alt
via
here.
Papa to hotel departure, runway 13, initial climb, flight level 90, squawk 4400, Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa.
Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa, rebacker, it's pushing the start is approved, go for taxi.
Pushing top approved, call for taxi, Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa.
Air France 18 Charlie X-ray, wind.
I was gonna call him, but
flight now, it's runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30 there, France 18 Charlie X-ray.
Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra Hotel at whiskey 4,000 correction 5,500 feet.
Hotel, maintain, Roger, maintain, stay on this frequency for traffic advisory. And continue, proceed on course.
We'll proceed on course, and is it possible to fly over Granada city?
Yep, no problem, no traffic in between you and the city there, so proceed on course.
Thank you for Charlie Foxtrot India Sierra.
Alright. 3127.
We can fly over Granada, look at that.
Casablanca 126.55.
So we'll keep the 5,500 feet. So let's trim back a little bit. Whiskey while flying, don't swerve the air. Popo might show.
Taxi to the holding point 09.
No, we'll not gonna drink.
Alpha.
Alright, so we need to turn here on the right to go back to Granada.
Gate 5 and Alpha. Right,
Just trying to keep far from the mountain here. I know that he said to me proceed back on course, which means that I could just follow what I said. But you know, it's always good to ask. It's always good to ask. You never know. You never know.
Beauty A7 November, Madrid Control, hello, identify, continue, that's 5.
Let me check if I can remove more. I'm trying to find the correct amount of.
Runway 968, Quebec, descent flight level 250.
Ooh, need to turn a little bit more to the left here, otherwise I will enter again on the airport. So Granada is just right here. So I need to aim that part here. Let's keep that in mind. That little hill, that's where I need to go.
1951, Madrid Control,
Ooh, Frontera. That's a Transavia, I believe.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, reduce your speed to 250 knots, your number 2 in sequence.
Yeah, I don't have enough trim here.
Reduce your speed to 250 knots, number 2 in sequence. Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo, speed 280 knots.
Speed 280 knots, Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo.
Oh wow, there is some tower over there.
Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo, descent for level 80. Lufthansa 7 Mike, speed 250
Look at that
knots,
region
descent for
here.
level 90.
Nice region.
Madrid on 58 November, 10%.
Today 7 November, descent flight level 210.
Descent flight level 210, BT 87 November.
I have to admit, Andalusian region is really beautiful. I know that they are very famous for the wine also, because I mean, look at the region. That's perfect for wine.
Europa 49 clear.
What's the music that I have?
Kilo, runway 12 descent flight level 140.
Let me go to
British stable 2 kilo, runway 12, descent 140.
let's go back to some jazz.
France 1 Charlie X-ray, climbing at
Air France 1 Charlie X-ray, Madrid Control, identify, continuous, climb flight level 380.
So we see the
Roger,
airport.
continue climb level 380, France 1 Charlie.
No, the airport is over here, my bad.
Royal Air Maroc 1979, contact Bordeaux,
I have too much
136.05,
trim now.
adios.
Wow, the region is
Hey,
very
for
beautiful.
1979.
Very browny, but
Yeah,
that's normal for the
1979,
region where we are.
136.050.
136.050.
So I do see the lake here on Skydemon right now.
Tardes, Ryanair 9 Quebec, at flight level 310 inbound Balda.
Right 9, Quebec, Madrid Control, identify, continuous fire. Skywest 2709, Lima Airspace Unicorn 122 decimal A, adios.
So for a quick reminder,
Skywest 2709, VFC.
is it not showing?
Holding runway 09, ready for departure, Ryanair 3 Papa
Oh.
Romeo.
Yes. That's right. I forgot. So for a quick reminder, we are currently just right here, more or less. Right. No, right here. Sorry. We are heading to more or less that lake here, and we'll descend over here in Granada. Then we'll do some pictures and go straight to that lake here.
421 with you, flight level 350. Good evening.
So we'll see.
Ryanair, Ryanair 968 Quebec, contact Madrid 118.75. Adios.
Ooh, I entered the danger area, which I'm not supposed to enter,
And
obviously.
Maroc 421, Madrid control identify, continuous fire.
Continue as filed, Ryan Maroc 421.
There's a little bit of wind, let's be honest.
Holding runway
That
09
is
ready for
pushing
departure,
me
Ryanair 3 Papa Romeo.
a little bit. So let's use a little bit of the left
Ryanair
rudder
3
here.
Papa Romeo, wind 0 degrees 10 knots, runway 09, clear for takeoff.
Descending. That's
Clear for
not good.
takeoff, runway 09, Ryanair 3
Back
Papa
to
Romeo.
5000.
Madrid Control, good afternoon, Volotea 061 flight level 350 inbound, Ratas with you.
Alright, I'm back to the
Volotea
correct
061,
altitude.
Madrid control identify.
Let's trim.
Clear, Montu to Charlie, Alice 32 left.
Madrid control, hola, voilà, Hotel 61 Romeo, flight level 410.
That's a French.
Runway 232 right, sorry, 32 left and on to Charlie, Volotea 061.
Beauty A7 November, clear to address 8 Alpha Delta Romeo Echo Romeo.
So guys, did you ever, have you ever, sorry, did you, what the hell, have you ever go to Spain and Andalusia in particular? Have you maybe, if you have, would you want to share something? Maybe you know better than me, obviously.
10 flight 070, Ryanair
Let me reduce a little bit the V-pilot because it's very loud in my ears. Because in my case, I went a very long time
aircraft on this
ago.
frequency, aircraft on this frequency. I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. So stand by, everybody on this frequency. 2 minutes.
No worries. I went to Malaga a long time ago. Had a bad experience actually because I had an accident there, a car accident. So not the best souvenir that I have, but I do remember that I liked a little bit the city. That was a nice city to see. All right, we can see Granada from here. So we'll try to do some sightseeing view. So let's see if we can find
Ryanair.
the Alhambra,
Europa 49s. I'm
which
gonna
is
stick with
the
you for
palace that I was talking
to,
about earlier.
Reduce to 210 knots. 210 knots. You're number 3.
210 knots, number 3, Europa.
Wow, it's quite not greeny, but you understand what I mean. There is a lot of trees actually, even for a very dry region.
I have 3 Papa Roman right at that.
Because it is very dry, Spain. So, well, at least south of Spain is a bit dry.
Air Maroc 761 Romeo identified.
And you know what? Since the last day, the other day, I switched my what's the word? I switched my my second monitor HDMI that was on my GPU to the HDMI of my motherboard, and since then I have no more issues. So who knows? Maybe it was draining a lot of my performance to have those two screens at the same time by the GPU. Because now I can have multiple photogrammetric cities, and I'm not lagging as before. Or maybe it's due because I reinstalled everything, but that's a possibility too. I've never been outside of the US. Oh, never? Oh, interesting. Because you didn't want, or is it like everyone because you don't have money to go outside?
Control the day, line keeping units, left level 270, inbound.
Both. Okay. Well, fair enough. But I guess you were quite in different location in US at least. I mean, you didn't stay only on your location.
6 uniform hotel. I send your PDC. Let me know if you have it.
I have received your
Ooh, look at that, city of Granada,
Are we already
just
for,
in front of our eyes.
Right, can you please acknowledge the PDC and push the start, engine start is approved.
Nice city. Let's take a picture over here. Hey Nicotine, welcome, welcome. I would bet more on having monitor link to the CPU impacting a lot. Yeah, I mean, well, in my case, I do have a 9900K as a CPU, so that's not a little CPU also. But still, I was surprised. I mean, the photogrammetry from that high, it's not bad. It's quite good actually. I wonder where is the Alhambra.
Descend 5,500 feet, QNH 10.
The Alhambra, where is the Alhambra Palace? It's quite a big palace, so we can't miss it. Oh, I think it's, oh yeah, it's, it is just right here actually. Let me go a bit closer to it. Because as I said, I'm doing sightseeing, so... But I think the Alhambra Palace is the thing that I just saw right now.
Heading 260 degrees.
And that I lost. Where is it again?
Turn right.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. I did this in past with a VGA screen. Was killing my sim just to get an extended desktop. Okay. Well, I mean that makes sense that if you have two monitors, it's draining power. That's just logic. But I didn't know that. I didn't thought that it will drain that much actually. I think that's the Alhambra Palace. I think that's the thing here. I think. Again, I'm not sure. Let me do a little bit of not rudder, but of the trim here. Ooh, a little bit of lag, but yeah, I think. I don't know. I think it's that thing here, the Alhambra Palace.
Brake, please. Lufthansa
or
7
that thing
Mike,
here.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, turn left.
Either.
Turn left heading 210 degrees.
I kinda want to do. Oh no, I think that's this thing, Alhambra. No, I think it's that thing. Let me do a screenshot like this.
12 Golf Kilo, reduce speed 180 knot.
And up in the box.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, speed 190 knot.
Oh yeah, now I'm lagging a little bit, but I guess it's because it's loading, you know, the Granada scenery.
Kilo, turn right heading 160 degrees, clear LS approach 12.
Alright.
160 and clear ILS approach 12, running 12.
So that was the city of Granada.
Europa 49, turn
very nice
left,
city.
150 degrees.
Very well known for wine, apparently also. And very well known for his architecture that is very from Roman, Romanian era.
Yeah, approved.
Alright.
Air France 1A Charlie Fox, 1A Charlie X-ray, amend your flight level for traffic, maintain level 340.
Roger 340, Air France 1A Charlie X-ray.
Air France 1A Charlie X-ray, contact Bordeaux control 136.050, yo.
Alright, now I'm aiming that mountain here. Yeah, that's correct. That's that mountain here, which is a mountain called Maroma. Maroma Mountain. And there is a lot of wind. How is it that possible? Let me descend back to 5,500 feet because he's expecting me at that altitude.
090 degrees. Left 090 degrees. Clear ILS approach. Runway 12.
Let me show the 3D thermals here. Yeah, they are not that exaggerated, so let me check the METAR. Yeah, ooh, I'm climbing way too much. Calm down, Cessna.
Right, I want to Golf Kilo. You're not in the localizer. I told you to fly heading 160.
Yeah, I need to put some rudder there because that's just insane. Why am I? Oh, that's the military airport. Yeah, that's the military airport. That.
Okay, Europa 49, fly heading 140 degrees. Clear ILS approach.
I'm having way too much wind. That's not. Let's reduce a little bit the power here to manage that a bit better because.
Lufthansa 7 Mike, cancel approach clearance. This is not looking good. Lufthansa 7 Mike, cancel approach clearance. Climb to flight level 70.
This is not looking good. Oh, the hell is happening over there?
Right, I want to Golf Kilo. I'll let you continue. You want to take? I'll take the visual approach because you're not flying the arrival on the localizer. You want to take the visual approach?
Oh, that's for Madrid.
You go for visual, Rainer. Want you Golf Kilo?
Yeah, that's.
Right, I want to Golf Kilo. Roger.
No,
report visual with the feet.
Oh no, that's from Malaga. Oh, there is a messed up situation in Malaga right now.
Turn left. Heading.
So I guess it will be very very interesting to ask for the cross of Malaga TMA.
Air France 1092, Malaga control identified.
Yeah, I don't understand the winds. It was supposed to be not that much windy, and it looks like it's so windy.
Roger, I called you.
I don't get it.
Yeah, sorry, I was in the middle of something. No problem.
Let me ask him if I can climb now to 8,500 feet. Because looks like there is too much wind. I mean, look at that. The turn indicator, the ball is going left to right, left, right. That's just insane. There is way too much wind at that altitude. Let me descend. Let me climb back. Oh, hello, Batman. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are doing well. We just saw Granada, and now we are heading towards Malaga.
I need you to fly heading 090 to intercept the localizer. 090 to intercept the localizer. You're fine. Lufthansa 7, my turn.
Yeah, he's a bit.
300 degrees.
He's very occupied right now. That's very difficult to tell him anything. I'm good. Didn't have internet all day and last night. Oh, what happened for your internet? Oh my God, that's very. Come on. Oh, ISP issue. Okay, yeah. That happens sometimes. That happens.
Current on 9131, descend for 130.
Descend for level 130, touch ground on 9131.
Volotea 061 con Madrid 118, decimal 75, adiós.
1875, muchas gracias. Hasta luego, Volotea 061.
Madrid, buenos días. Alpine 705 cents, level 370, overhead Mamis.
Alpine 7957, Madrid control identified. Clear Vivas to Quebec, runway 12. When ready, descend for level 130.
All that wind. Also at like 2 AM, my PC side panel shattered. What? how the hell it shattered?
Ryanair 12 Golf Kilo, the wind.
Did your PC went from very cold to very hot in 1 sec, or how is it that possible?
Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa.
Come on, glass don't shatter just like that by willing. That's weird.
Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa. Taxi via Golf 6 Alpha to the holding point 13.
Taxi via Golf 6 Alpha, holding point 13, Ryanair 23 Charlie Papa.
Break. Lufthansa 7 Mike is turn left heading 160 degrees. Descend 5,500 feet and clear ILS.
Yeah, very hard to maintain the aircraft. I'm using the rudders. Well, you don't see it because it's below the desk, but I'm quite pushing the rudders like that to maintain actually the
yes, let's see if this works.
the
Aircraft
aircraft.
6 Uniform Hotel, runway 13 clear for takeoff. Wind 13.
That's hard. That's very hard.
Clear for takeoff, 1-813, but call it 16 from hotel, many thanks.
Ryanair 468 at 5330 inbound Pamplona.
No idea, it was off. I was about to take the side panel off since I was getting a CPU debug light, and as soon as I held it, somehow shattered on me. Oof. Oh yeah, I hope you didn't cut yourself, because that would be bad. That would be really bad.
Wedding 3 uniform, the same flight level 130.
Descend 130, Wally.
There's quite a lot of people going to Malaga right now. Yeah, there is quite a lot of people going to Malaga.
We're in 8 Quebec, 808 Quebec Whiskey, Madrid control identified.
Haven't cut myself luckily, but there's still a bit of glass left in my room. Yeah, you better remove it before doing anything, otherwise it will be bad that you cut yourself. Since it somehow reached the other side of my room. Yeah, well.
Maroc 777 Zulu.
Right, identify, continuous 5.
Ryanair 468 at flight level 330 inbound Pamplona.
Ryanair 468, Madrid control identified.
Madrid control, ciao. Royal 8313, flight level 350.
I'm gonna call him just to ask him if I can go higher, because there is a lot of wind.
Now, Panson 67, we're 57, we're leaving flight level 370 for 10.
Okay.
Alright. Madrid control, Charlie Foxtrot, India Sierra Hotel, request to climb at 8,500 feet.
India Sierra Hotel climbs 8,000, flight level 85.
Flight level 85 for Charlie Foxtrot, India Sierra Hotel, thank you. Alright, that's a flight level, so I'll have to be on 1013 for the QNH. So let's climb. So we remove a little bit of the stress here, because that's a bit exaggerating here. Let's go already with 1013, because we will have to be on flight level.
Europa 49 over 12, clear land.
1013.
Right, A12 Golf Kilo, taxi to stand number 23 via Lima and Bravo.
Yeah, wind seems to be a bit more calm right now. But that's just an impression, I guess.
Aircat 6 Uniform Hotel identified.
So still trying to keep that mountain on view.
And turn left, direct Granada, Golf Delta Alpha.
I saw that.
Granada 2806 from hotel.
Ooh, Granada is coming to the viewer next to me.
7 might continue approach number 2.
I couldn't do my long haul from Amsterdam to San Francisco. Oh my god. I'll just do the return tomorrow then. Oh my god. I think I'll take off at like 050 Zulu. Oh my god, you're insane, Batman. You're insane. I will never do that in my life.
Walker 2489, good evening, good afternoon.
That's way too much.
Control, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140.
I must admit that
Right,
those colors, I love it. I love it.
Someone wanted the decimal, I think.
Look at those colors, green, a little bit of green, a little bit of light brown, darker brown. No, that's awesome to see that.
Perdón, ¿me puedes repetir?
Sí, sería posible ya directo sin Hinojosa.
Ah, sí, directo Hinojosa.
Ah, sí, lo hace, muchas gracias.
Ryanair 4242, flight direct India, Hotel
Yeah.
India Juliet.
Winds are going a bit smoother now.
Hotel India Juliet for Ryanair 4242.
Yeah, that's way smoother now. When my internet was dead, I overlocked overclocked. Sorry, my CPU to 5 gigahertz. It definitely didn't like that 110 degrees. Yeah,
Direct Amigo for
definitely. I never overclocked anything because I mean I'm too scared that something happens. So usually I tend to keep it at the default values because it's enough for me.
Europa 49, taxi to stand number 66 via Lima.
Yeah, I had too much mixture removed there. Yeah, that's better.
Lufthansa 7
Oh yeah,
runway 13,
that's way better. Look how far how better is going. Alright, so the mountain here is what did I say? La Maroma. And behind Granada, I didn't went there because that's a bit difficult. But let me try to show you. So that mountain over here is called Sierra Nevada, and Sierra Nevada is actually a mountain very famous for hiking. You can hike over there. There is a lot of hiking routes that you can take, and it's very famous for that. Actually, it's really famous for that. So, but sadly, as you know, I like to do VFR in the most realistic way possible, and that means that if I have a restricted area, well, I won't go there because I cannot go there. Oh, hello, Vex Freeze! Welcome, my friend. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. We departed quite a few minutes ago now, but we overflew actually over Granada, and now we are currently heading towards Malaga. Yes, Cessna 152, the best one. Let me gain a little bit altitude there because I see that I'm around the 70 knots, which is fine. Not bad at all. Ah, good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and by the way, actually, I'm such a bad host. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm a bad host. I'm a very bad host.
Cat Uniform Hotel.
I forgot to do something.
You file for 280, right?
So let me correct my mistakes. I feel like I'm like Dryzen, you know, very forgetting all the time that. So hold on. Let's do a shout out to our friends over there. So first, there was, ooh, that's lagging a bit. First, we had Death Crow that was here. So a little shout out to Death Crow. If you don't know Death Crow, follow our dear beloved friend over here because he deserves it. He did yesterday a stream for his 7th stream anniversary, as he said. 7 years
I made that
doing
left
stream.
direct to
That's
Pepa.
insane. But he deserves it, and I recommend it to follow him and give him a little bit of help there. Lately, he's playing Hogwarts Legacy. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit, and I think I know why. Let me do something that normally in Vatsim you are not supposed to do, but let me do that quickly. Let me do that quickly. Let me reduce a bit the stress over here. Because I think it's why I'm lagging a little bit. Yeah, that's way better now. That's way better. Alright, so Malaga is over there in the horizon. That's the mountain La Maroma that I was talking about. You have over here, I don't know if I can see it, but yeah, over here there is a city called Zafaraya. Don't ask me what is in that city. I don't have no idea. And let's go to 2300 and let's stabilize. All right, we are at flight level 85. Good. Canadian fish. Yeah. I know it is interesting. I mean, I love that livery. It's quite nice. It's really nice.
Mike. Taxi via Delta Lima and Bravo.
Yeah, that livery is just insane. Let me do a better shot over here. I mean, look at that. Look at that livery, man. That is just insane. That's an insane livery. The guy who did that is a genius. He's a fucking genius. Oop, let's keep it straight, please. So I'm aiming now. It's the lake over here that we see on our right. And here is La Maroma. Let's do a picture over here.
5,500 feet. Clear the Zulu from the 1-2.
La Maroma. I'm sure I'm not at 85 anymore.
Uniform defense 5,500 feet.
I am actually at 85.
Clear the other Zulu 1-2.
Descend 5,500, unit 1025, area left to the runway 12, within 3 degrees uniform.
Yeah, I always forget also, Vex, no reason. And I should be able to do the shout out now also to you. Let's see, Vex, there we go, a little shout out to you. So, if you don't know Vexries is a fellow streamer and dear friend of the channel. He's a very, is that enough varies? Very good VFR pilot. He has also, or I believe you are trying to get them back, pilot's licenses. And I do recommend to go check him out because his streams are awesome, and he loves a lot VFR just like me, so all good, all good on that point. All right, let's try to keep our 85 here, please. La Maroma, that's a very nice mountain. I mean, so the lake is, yeah, the lake is over here, and let's go that direction because we need to go to Malaga now. Oh, I see the others, the traffic around. So there is a traffic at 5,000 feet above me. Can I spot him? No, I can't. He's maybe too far. So we are still a bit far from the TMA, but we'll ask him if we can just cross between Papa Echo and Papa Whiskey. Something that is very hard sometimes when you are doing VFR on Vatsim is that there is some controllers that are not that much familiar in their countries about the VFR procedures, and I guess it's because there is quite nobody flying VFR. So obviously, yes, Andalusia is in Spain, correct? Correct. That's the south of Spain, and it contains Malaga, it contains Jerez de la Frontera, where we are going. There is Gibraltar also inside, and I believe it goes even until, I don't remember if there is Alicante or not. Maybe Alicante is already somewhere. Oh no, we are not in Canada. No. I do have just a livery with the Charlie, but that's not Canada. No. It's a bit too greeny to be Canada, isn't it?
Well, in
I guess it's not too greeny.
uniform speed 210 knots, 180 knots to 60 ME.
Speed 180 knots to 60 ME, well in 3 Japan.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie, request descent.
Alright, sorry. My father that wanted to ask me something about the screws that I had about for the desk support for the Omnicoms. He's gonna try to use the screwdriver that he bought. Hopefully I will be able to have that this weekend. That will be so good. You know, sometimes when I'm looking just like this, I could swear that I could believe if someone was taking a shot right now, that he did that on a real plane, not on MSFS. I mean, that's quite nice. Look at that view.
Control has to close right now. Our aircraft on this frequency, monitor the Unicom, want to do the simulate, and maybe somebody will be back.
Oh,
The
Unicom.
guy's going to Morocco.
Many thanks for the service. Located on hotel.
Muchas gracias por el servicio. Hasta la próxima. Alright, switching to Unicom.
Final está.
Rápido, devolvemos a lo mejor una hora, algo así. Así que Unicom 22.8, hasta luego. 28, gracias por todo, buenas tardes.
Alright, he's going, so let's switch to Unicom. So we are currently 10 miles from Papa Echo, VFR, so east from the airport. Let's do a call because there is some traffic around Malaga, so I just want to let them know that we will be crossing the TMA at flight level 85 from east to west. Like this, they know that we are around. So we are currently 10 miles northeast of the airport. Okay, we are 18 miles from the airport itself. So let me do a call just to make sure that people knows that I am here, because we are quite high and I don't want to be shooting anyone. So it's Malaga traffic. We are 18 miles northeast of the airport. We'll be crossing over from east to west at flight level 85. Okay. Malaga traffic, Charlie Foxtrot, India Sierra Hotel, VFR Cessna 152. We are currently 18 miles northeast from the airport. We'll be crossing the TMA at flight level 85 from east to west. Malaga traffic. Alright, I did my call, so I'm not feeling bad now. So we should be able to see Malaga. So Malaga is over here. And one thing that I was surprised, and I didn't know, it's the... Okay, that's someone calling. It's how far was going the the Malaga scenery that Asobo did with the world update of Iberia, and I was like, okay, let's see. Let's see if I need to download any other cities around it, in case they just did really Malaga.
November 957 Sierra Charlie. Right, runway 12.
1-2, he said. I think it's yeah, I think it's the guy from Malaga, so I won't be bothering anyone apparently. So I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yes, I thought they did only Malaga itself, but actually they did Malaga and every major city, let's say like that, around it. So actually it goes quite far from Malaga. It's not just Malaga. So I can show you if I go back to my let's see, if I show you again my Sky Demon thing. What I thought it was that they did only this, but actually they did all this. All that part here is part of the Iberia world update. So I was quite surprised actually, and I was like, oh yes, I don't have actually to download anything because it's already there. That's great. So the only cities that I have actually in photogrammetry, it was Granada. There is after that Ronda and Jerez de la Frontera. That's the only cities that I had to download, but except the airports obviously. But that was quite nice to know. I love when I don't have multiple things to do. Let me check if I can put some frequencies here. The NDB of Malaga is, let's see, 330. So let's go to the NDB. So 330. 330. Yes, catching the NDB of Malaga. Perfect. So now I see where is Malaga VOR. NDB, sorry. And let me put also the Malaga VOR, which is 1120. So 1120. So normally the VOR is behind me, or will be behind me at least. Oops, going a bit too high there. I'm trying to see if I need the other light, but looks like it's okay for now. So yeah, all that is modeled by Asobo, which is awesome. Is there HC? No, HC is still not there. What a shame. So yeah, here that's modeled by Asobo. Here that's obviously Malaga, so that's done by Asobo, and over there in the horizon it's done by Asobo also, which is pretty cool. Alright, we need to get a 227 heading, so I can basically keep more or less that they're heading. Trying to avoid obviously the clouds also, because let's not forget VFR. We have rules. Let me put the heading that I think I need to go to the VOR. Yeah, it's turning very slowly. Oh, there we go. So yeah, as we can see, 3-3, that's more or less on my right for now. And we are 6.2 miles from it. Let's see a little bit the traffic around me to see. Yeah, there is an Alpine arriving, but other than that, we are good. So that was the point that I was looking for the entry. And now we are heading to the other point called Papa Whiskey, which is Punta Calabura, which is that thing just right here that we see more or less. Look at that, all those ports, look at that. Malaga port is just right here. Dang, that is really nice. Let me go back inside. Yeah, that's fine. One thing that I can do, although, is let's see. Let's reduce a little bit how many aircraft I see on VPilot, because I don't need to see that much. Let's keep the 227 heading, please. Let's see, can I remove more the mixture? No, too much. Alright, well, we'll keep that. We see the guy that just landed. We see the other guy, barely the lights of the other guy coming. Wow, that's a nice view. Slalom between clouds, yeah. I mean, hey, we are VFR. We need to remain out of the clouds. So I need to avoid them. And I feel that I have a lot of headwind. Because 80 knots at my altitude, that's very poor. Really, really poor. I don't know why I'm doing poor performance like that, but yeah, 23, that's fine. Well, the advantage that we don't have any more ATC is that I can do a little bit more things without asking. But just a little. Just a small amount. But yeah, for Ronda we'll be descending back because I want to be a bit closer to the city just to have a good look. Because you'll see Ronda is very interesting. When I was looking at the pictures on Google Map, I could see that the city on itself is built over a cliff. And there is a nice building that is a nice building. Jesus Christ! A nice bridge at some place in the city that is what's the word? Linking actually the two sides. So that's very peculiar as a city, but I thought it was a nice location to visit and have a look how the city is done. Ooh, look at that! Someone is landing.
Malaga traffic, Alpine 700, Vatsim, short line on runway 129.
Happy landing, Alpine. Happy landing. Wow, Malaga is quite nice. From that position, looks like there is quite no buildings, but but believe me, that's not the truth. Let's see. Yeah, that's a bit sad. I mean, right now there is the French Morocco event, and all people right now doing that event are without Madrid, which is a bit sad, but I mean, if he had to go. Boom. Let's correct a little bit my altitude here. Ooh, that's a huge cloud. But see, you see how much they did. You know what? There is nobody. I mean, there is no ATC by that. So let's descend back at a lower altitude. So 20, and let's bring back to 500 feet per minute, and let's redescend a little bit here. It's smallish. Smallish? What do you mean by smallish? So yeah, before you arrived, Vex, I was talking about the fact that I went once in Malaga. I have sad memories about that place, sadly, because when I went there, I went to check on friends of my parents, and I was maybe I think I was 12 or 13, something like that, and sadly what happened is that when we were going back to the airport with the rented car that we had, we had a car accident, actually, not done by us. It was someone else's fault that did a stupid thing, because he panicked of an accident that was way behind, way in front of us. He panicked, did how do you call that? He slided on the highway, and when we were arriving at his position, he was going back, and so we just hit him on his rear, and that was a very bad souvenir, let's say. But I do remember that the city was quite nice. I do remember it was pretty nice to see. It's just sad that it's connected with a car accident event, but that's life, I guess. Let's see, what is the 15 things to see in Malaga? So in Malaga, you do have the Alcazaba of Malaga. What is that? The Alcazaba is probably the most well-known tourist attraction in Malaga. Built in the 11th century by the Moors. The Moors. I think that's called Moors. Yeah, in French that's what we call les morts. Which is very, very annoying because we confuse between death and Moors, but that's fine. This palace was both the home of Muslim rulers and a fortress to protect and defend the cities from the Catholics. Interesting. So over here at Malaga you have that thing apparently. Oh, that's one of the points that I had in mind. The port here, I do recognize it. The other port here, I do recognize it. Ew. Yeah, about my my story, I guess you are doing that face. Yeah, no worries. That's very long time story. Looks like to be a stone carrier. I mean, so far the flight and the discovery is really great. I am enjoying that flight. I hope everyone is enjoying that flight too. I'm trying to give as much as insight I can about the region. As I said at the beginning, Andalusia is very well known also for the wine, because they do have a lot of wine wards, which is quite easy for them. I mean, when you look at the region where it is, that's very, very good for wine. Yeah, that look at those mountains. I love how it's carved. You know how the shapes are. You can clearly see each shape of the mountain. And all that part here is part of Malaga, I believe. Not exactly of the city, but the Malaga region, at least. Another screenshot there. Oops. Oops, again. So what is the weather around Malaga? Let me check, because since I'm descending back, I will need to go back to a normal level. 1025, so let's go to 1025. 1025. 1025. Good. Yeah, that's really a nice region. I need to go there again in real life, just to have a look. Just to have a look again. And we still haven't. Yeah, there is still no ATC for Spain. Well, no worries. And as it's showing on the stream title, we are doing part 1 today. So we are discovering mainly Granada, the city of Malaga and its region where we are currently, then Ronda and the natural park of what is the word again? Grazalema, and then we'll see the city of Jerez, de la Frontera. And next time for the part 2, I'm still looking where I will go, but I will probably try to show the city of Cadiz, which is a bit south of Jerez, and we'll go up and go towards Sevilla, because Sevilla is also Andalusia, and then climb to Cordoba probably, and go back to Jaén, and try to have a look of the best location of Andalusia. And it will be closing, I guess, because we'll have done a loop, and we could close the Andalusian series and move on to another location in Spain, because since I started with Spain, obviously I will keep Spain. So we'll continue with Spain and do maybe either the north, because I think the center of Spain, I cannot go there because there is airports that I'm not allowed as a VFR to go. I do remember a video of a French streamer that I like very much. He was flying VFR with a King Air, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a King Air. I don't remember exactly, but that was funny because he went to the airport of Madrid, and oh no, hold on, he was not flying VFR, he was flying IFR, but with a GA aircraft, and he was flying to Madrid on Ivao, and the Madrid control that was there at that point was like, oh, you are not allowed to come as VFR, by the way. And I was like, oh, but I am my IFR. Yeah, yeah, but actually VFR doesn't just mean VFR, it's GA aircraft also. And he was confused. He was like, oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you now. So yes, VFR is actually not allowed in Madrid, Barcelona, and some other airports. I don't remember all the names, but they are not allowed to fly over there, and you need to. Oh, hold on, I'm descending way too much. I need to go at 5,500 feet back. And you need to go only with bigger aircraft, so minimum jets. If you are coming with a King Air, it won't pass. You will still be considered as a GA aircraft, which technically is. The King Air is not exactly, even if it's bigger than a Cessna, obviously it's still a GA aircraft. Come on, climb up. We need to go back to 5,500 feet. And what I'm trying to aim, I believe it's that here. I think that's the point I'm looking for. I do feel that we will be on Unicom all the way. We'll see. Let's see, is there a VOR for Jerez? Yes, there is a VOR for Jerez, which is 113. So let's put 113. 113 on the frequencies.
Malaga traffic, right here, 14.
Come on. And climb 1,000 feet per minute, what the hell? I do feel that the weather in MSFS is acting weirdly, honestly. I'm not saying that it's not realistic or there is some issues, but sometimes I do feel that that something is happening with the weather. I don't know what, but there is something weird. So that's the city of Marbella, just right here, which is modeled also, which is awesome. There are so much things that they it's Jerez actually, I think. Oh, it's called Jerez. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I guess it would make sense since Spanish it's a bit quite different sometimes. Oh. Why are you climbing, you stupid aircraft? Well, the stupid is me, not the aircraft, but yeah, Marbella City. Let me descend again to 5,500 feet. Ooh, there's a cloud in front of me. Let's avoid it. Yeah. Jerez. Okay, interesting. Yeah, in English you would say Jerez because, I mean, that's what makes sense for English people. But I'm thinking, I'm wondering if maybe you would say Jerez or something like that. Maybe it's only Germans that say the J as a Y. No. Oh, J reads as H. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So Jerez. Okay. So yeah, it's so if you say Jerez, that means you are not Spanish, I guess. Yeah, the H is silent. Okay, Jerez. Jerez de la Frontera, which is a location apparently very well known also for the wine. Spanish people loves very much wine. There is one guy going to Jerez that departed from Palma de Mallorca. Gulf Eco Sierra. Gulf Eco Sierra. What is Gulf Eco Sierra as a company? Is that a company similar to the one of Gemini or something like that? Maybe, I guess. Let me put back my other light because it's getting a bit dark in my home. Yep, that's better. Yeah, so I'm aiming that little river that we see here, and then I will be going that way. Yeah, so I see the lake here, I remember that lake. So I'm at San Pedro de Alcantara. Yeah, I do remember that thing over here. No, sorry, that thing over here. So all this whole here is San Pedro de Alcantara. Oh, am I going to in the clouds? No, I'm just slightly above. Wow, look at that cloud over cloud in front. Luckily for me, I'm turning over there. So let's turn actually, because I know that I need to enter that way here. Let me put some pitot hit, just in case, since we are going through the clouds. And let's see if we can find a music a bit more dynamic, because that's otherwise I'm gonna sleep flying. Let's see. I could put let's put that. That's even slower. Jesus Christ. Well, never mind. We'll still keep that. Let's slalom around that that cloud here. You know, the one thing that I'm a bit annoyed with Bing Map is that everything is so dark. I mean, in real life, nothing is that dark. Come on. It's a bit exaggerated. Yeah, Bing is a hit or miss in terms of color accuracy. Yeah, that's a bit a shame. That's why sometimes when you see people taking Google Maps, you are like, oh, that's a bit better. But there is also with Google Maps sometimes they are too bright, which is the other way around. Wow, luckily I'm not going that way, because I would feel very, very stressed flying over those clouds, especially as a VFR. Alright, let's head to Ronda now. Looks like some kind of hotel here. Okay, that music is nice, but too slow. Don't I have something more dynamic? What the? Oh yeah. Most beautiful music, epic music. Let's say. Ah, that's better. That is way better. Alright, I need to catch back now my route. So let's turn a bit more to the right. 347 I need to do. Let's give a bit of epicness of my flight. Well, that's way too loud in my ears. Let's reduce a little bit. That's better. That's very nice region, let's be honest. Ooh, there is turbulence there. We're not very high compared to the mountains, so let's try to Jesus Christ, my eye. Let's try to maintain the aircraft steady. Oof. That's a lot of turbulence. The aircraft just want to climb, which I can understand him. Yeah, okay, let's go to 6,500 feet. Let's go to 6,000, since he doesn't like to stay that low. Ooh. Trying to keep the ball centered, but that's not that easy. It doesn't look like, and I'm sorry that I'm not speaking very much, but as you can imagine, I'm trying to maintain the aircraft steady, which is not that easy. Hopefully it's gonna pass when I'm out of those mountains. Oof, oof, oof. And by the way, if you want to rewatch, no worries, the VOD will be on Twitch and it will be on my YouTube channel later also. I'm recording at the same time, so that you will be able to have the VODs indefinite, since there is a limit with the time on Twitch, which is a bit sad, but that's how they prefer to work. I wonder if in real life I would see over here such behavior of the aircraft. Because I don't mean that there is no turbulence or whatever in the world. Obviously there is, but right now, since the winds are quite calm, I'm quite curious if I would see that in real life over here. Maybe yes, maybe not. but still, it feels a bit weird. Okay, Ronda is just on our left, so let's redescend a little bit so we can face it a bit better. Alright, let's descend back. Are you not seeing my message on VPilot? Servus. Oh, hello, servus, Lolo. I am not. You are not sending anything to me. I think you misclicked something. Did you put correctly my call sign? Yeah. I know there is a restricted area active right now where I am heading, but no worries, I'm turning to the left. So here is the city of Honda. Hello, Lolo. I've put the, yeah, you don't have to put the dash in between, otherwise it's not working. Hello, servus. I have a little bit of audio video this thing. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, maybe it's because I'm recording at the same time. That could be the case. That's possibly the issue. So let's have a look a little bit here of the scenery. What I can do also, just to get a bit more power. Let me check that I am not killing myself also. What I can do, how do I change to performance mode? There we go. Performance mode. So normally you are still hearing me, right? Let me know if you hear still me, because if you don't, that means I screwed up something. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, I just removed the preview on Streamlabs so that you can hear just me. So welcome to Ronda, and as you can see, it's over a cliff, as I was saying, and there is the Ponte Vecchio, which is a very old bridge. I believe it's called Ponte Vecchio or something like that, at least. Is there... No, there is no traffic, so we'll do some rounds and orbiting. Ooh, I'm lagging a little bit. I guess it's loading a little though. Okay, that's a bit more turbulent than I thought. That is a nice city. I mean, look at that. Imagine that you live here and you know that at the end of your city there is a huge cliff. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's do a shot just like this. Like it was the guy as a co-pilot doing a shot. I mean, At that altitude, photogrammetry works very well. Let's try to do a nice shot. A nice shot from the cliff. If I manage to do that, obviously. Alright, let's block the camera over here. And let's try to do a nice shot. Oh, look at that. That is indeed incredible. Wow, look at that view. Damn. Wow. That is impressive to see. Ah, come on. It's called Ronda. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, the city is called Ronda, and it is very, very beautiful. Damn, that's insane to build a city just like that. All right, let's head to our next destination, which is the natural park of Grazalema. But for that, I need to climb higher. So let's climb back to 5,500 feet. I'm going too much to the left. Oh, I need to be at 7,005 actually. We'll see, maybe I can... No, 6,500 feet actually is fine. So let's go to 6,500 feet. Just to have a small margin with the ground. Yeah, I believe it's just over here. That's the natural park. Yeah, and Grazalema should be around here. Yeah, I'll need to check a little bit my ooh. I was going a bit too high. I'll have to check my settings for the recording, because I think it's pushing too hard. Well, which is not very a big deal, because I'm planning to buy at some point a capture card and use a dual PC setup, because that's way better. Oh, come on. I'm getting too much altitude. Oh, hello Lindsay. Welcome, welcome my friend. Getting ready for work. We'll hang for a few minutes here as always. Thank you. Appreciate that you are hanging here. We are almost actually arriving at our final destination, which is sorry, Jerez of Jerez de la Frontera. Right now we are currently trying to catch, it's the natural park, which is all that region actually. All that region that we see here is the natural park of Grazalema, which is beautiful. Look at that. Damn, that's a beautiful region. Got killed by David. We'll try again later. Oh my god. Oh my god. But are you just starting back with the fight with David or all the way back again? Because if it's all the way back, Jesus Christ. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you don't know Lindsay, here a little shout out to our friend Lindsay, a fellow streamer, dear friend of the channel, and he's playing right now Last of Us Part 1 on his stream. Go check it out, he deserves it. Give him some bravery and help to to handle his deaths on Last of Us. I'm sorry, Lindsay. That was rude. That was rude. I will die the same if I was doing the same difficulty level as you are doing. Oops. Let's hear that one. I love that peak here. That peak is very nice. And that peak is gonna kill me if I continue to go toward him. Yeah, that's a really nice natural park. So I should be aiming that lake that we see here. That's very windy, huh? Isn't it? I'm bounced all the way. Some other screenshots. Weird camera. Alright, let's head back towards the actual destination that I'm doing. Is there ATC? Still no? No, no ATC. Ooh, nice city. So what is the actual level that I need to have at that point? Jerez. VAC 1, that's here. I need to be maximum 2,500 feet. Okay, I'm way too high then. Let's reduce then the altitude. We put the bit of it again because I will cross a cloud over here. That's way too epic. That's not epic enough. Alright, let's go with Zelda. Zelda is always a good value. Always. So, right now I'm aiming the entry point of that lake, which is Guadalcacin, and I will use what's called the Pasillo VFR tunnel. So I need to be at 2,500 feet maximum, and then I will follow a 290 heading until reaching Echo, which is Jeddah city. Normally, obviously, you will be heading to the airport, since there is no ATC and no traffic also coming to Jerez right now. We'll be going to the city and do just some orbits to take some pictures, and then we'll land. And then we'll land and wrap up for tonight. Let me check if that I don't need. Let me check if I have the weather somewhere. So what is the weather at Jerez? Cav okay, okay. QNH 1022, I can put that 1022 because I'm not too far from it. One zero two one two two is over here. And what else? Winds are 140 degrees, 5 knots. Okay. So according to the runways, I have 20 and 02. So I will go for 20 then. So it will be a right hand in my case. So there is the city of Algar around here, right here. I'm still very high, but that should be okay. Turbulence are coming back. Let's put a little bit of the rudder here. let's keep a 29er heading. 29er, almost. There we go. We'll keep that heading now until reaching Jeddah. I've put Jerez VFR, right? Yeah, 113. There's the NDB also, it's 433. Let's put that too. 433. Yep. NDB working, pointing on the right direction. And VFR, let's see, it should be on my right actually. From, no, it's to. Not going from the VFR. Interesting. But I need to turn more because I'm going to the VFR. I think it's 3-3. Oh, it's taking too much time doing like that. Yeah, 3030, it's heading that way, which is correct. And now the winds are calm here. Ooh, some industries apparently here. Can see them. Yeah, I can see Jerez is over here. It's quite very difficult to not spot him. All right, let's keep the 2,500 feet now. Full mixture also because we are below 3,000 feet. Let's put the landing lights on again, just in case. We'll have a nice sunset with the view of Jerez. How cool is that? I was not actually planning on that. It's totally by coincidence, believe me. But that's nice. That's nice. Jeddah, yeah, okay. I see it. according to Sky Demon, Jedula should be just right here. Oh, interesting. Is that looks like a solar farm? You know, the solar panels farm. Could be, could be. I'm reaching Jedula, so I'm gonna head direct to the city of Jerez, do some pictures, and we'll land with the runway. What was it again? 110, 9 knots. Yeah, I will have crosswinds, but that's very small crosswinds, so that's fine. We should be fine. And don't forget that you can do some predicts for my landing rate. Let's predict how badly I will land. I'm expecting to do -160 because I'm very stupid when I fly. What a strange color on the ground. I thought it was snow, but that makes no sense to have snow over here. Sheesh, look at that. In terms of fuels, I'm so far from being in bad shape. So the airport should be around here, and here is the city, as you can tell by the very vivid colors that it has. He has very vivid colors. That's insane. That is insane. See the airfield. We should be able to see the airfield, but I don't see it. Oh yes, I think it's just right here, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to check. I think that's a race car track. Yeah, it looks like an F1 racetrack, or maybe NASCAR. Interesting. Oh, I think it's for F1 because that looks like a karting racetrack. Interesting. I didn't know there was a racetrack over there. Ooh, losing altitude. That makes me smile a little bit. The fact that I see that it's quite having a sunset in at some moment, and but at my home is already night. It's already dark. I see nothing in my home. That's really amusing to see the difference. I mean, if it was Portugal, it would be the same. So welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera city. Ooh, that's a good shot over there. There's also flight school there, if I recall. Oh, there is. Yeah, I actually I believe I saw something about that. Wow, the city is beautiful. Look at that. Let me do a shot of the city. Deserves completely. Wow. Just wow. Beautiful city. Very beautiful city. Alright, I think it's time to go back to the airfield. So winds are still the same, or did they change? No, 140 and 5, so we'll go for 20 then. So let's join the left, no, correction, the right downwind of the airfield. That's not the one I wanted. Back one, yeah, thank you. Right, let's reduce a bit the power because I'm a bit higher than the CTR. So the airfield is just right here. Let's have a look at the airport chart quickly again. Yeah, Apron Aero Club, okay. 20, so I should leave at Echo 4 because like this I am going straight ahead to the apron for the GA. Alright. Yeah, really beautiful city. Alright, let's join the downwind. I'm a bit far, but that's okay. At least I have time to do things. 20 should be like this for the direction. Alright. Let's bring back the aircraft to 85. Flaps 1. So I'm gonna focus a little bit on the arrival, guys, so don't mind me if I'm not answering any of the chat. I will catch up when we land. So cabin is done, lights is turned on for the landing lights, we have master and everything set. We are at 2000 RPM. We are at 70 knots, which is perfect. And Echo 4, I should be leaving that one, the third one. Alright. So we can turn base. And we go to 15. And we'll go flaps 2. Power, I need to keep the 65. Ooh, I turned too much. I turned too much. 65 knots, that's what I need to keep. Let's continue the descent. Okay. Again, someone asking for seeing the message. Jesus Christ. Alright. Need to keep the same speed. Nobody is arriving, so that's always a good point. I'm still a bit high. Let's lose a little bit of the altitude there. Yeah, I should be fine. Let's turn final. Very high. Let me use the idle for now just to lose enough speed. Not speed, altitude, sorry. Yeah, I can feel the crosswind here. Alright, should be enough. Let's go back to 15. Ooh, that's a nice crosswind. Let's go flap straight and let's the aircraft descend. I'm not very centered, which is annoying. Woof, woof, woof. That was nice. That was nice. A very smooth landing there, I hope. Let's turn over here. I'm gonna crush the bulbs. Ooh, just not crush the bulbs. Oof. All right, landing lights, strobe lights off, taxi lights. We'll go back to on over here. Tack. Woof! That was minus 181. Nah, never. Sim Toolkit Pro is not correct. There's no way I was doing minus 181 FPM. Not with what we saw. Alright, I need to turn to the left here. I vacated earlier. I'm using Sim Toolkit Pro actually for that. Is way beyond what we saw. Ooh. I'm trying to watch the stream and drive at the same time, which is not the best idea in the world. Let's turn here for the apron. I can recommend this flow tool that gets it from sim variable. Okay, I don't know what it uses. Yeah, that's it should be using sim connect technically, but yeah, that is weird. Honestly, it is a bit weird. So the Aero Club should be here normally. So that's where the Aero Club is normally. So let's try to find a place that is nice for us. Alright, let's take 2.8 over here. Should be enough. And let's stick inside the red zone. Alright. Oops, wrong one. Parking brake. Taxi lights off. 1000, we can turn off radio, we can turn off the transponder, we can turn off the ADF, DME, we can turn off those, which are the lights. Pitot heat can be turned off too. Alright, we go mixture cutoff. Alright. Magneto off. Fuel shed valve off. Here we are good, here we are good. We can put back this to takeoff position. Alright, there we go. Okay, I mean there is SimVar that gets ground closing rate from last touchdown basically. You can also take vertical speed, so hard to tell what is using what. Yeah, but that still there's something weird. I mean, I didn't put sadly the Volenta. I should try maybe with Volenta. Although I do have actually I do have an add-on called G's that is a landing rate calculator too. I could use also a landing rate monitor, which is FS Hub. I don't know. I will look out which one is the best. But still, that's that didn't fail minus 181. That That was more close to 100 than 181, but yeah, well. And sampling rate, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll see next time if I find something. Look at that, all those little aircraft. Sometimes plane drops at very last second. Yeah, that's why I think I need to learn a little bit more when to put the the last flaps, the last notch of flap, because as soon as you, at least in the Cessna 152 of WB sim, but when you put the third flap, it is losing very much speed. And I was in my mind, just when I was landing, I was like, oh, hold on, that's that's very close. I was like, I'm almost at the stall point and I'm still very high, and I was like, The one I recommend uses this. Yeah, I don't know why the hold on. Looks like I have some link protection that is online. Let me check quickly on the Streamlabs page, because that's very weird that I have this on. Normally it shouldn't be on. Yeah, link protection, it's not on. I don't understand why it's let me reset everything, save settings. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it was Cloudbot that was doing that, but yeah, that's weird. I don't know. That it is deactivated on my side, but it's weird. Plane touchdown, normal velocity. These floats represent the player's plane speed according to ground normal from the last 1,000 feet per second. Oh, okay. Plane touchdown, normal velocity. I should learn a little bit more about that. But yet, as I was saying, I do feel that I need to put the third flap quite late, actually, and almost at 10 feet above the ground, because if I do before that, I will lose too much speed and I will be on the same position that I was the other day when I just plummeted the aircraft on the ground. So yeah, that was a bit exaggerated. Ground normal is fancy word for speed component perpendicular to ground, so it takes into account runway slope. Yeah, indeed, yeah, this happens a lot. Yeah, I mean, after that's a 152, so not the. So normally that's the payware scenery, but I have the feeling that it's not that. Well, no, it is actually. That's interesting to have this inside the airport, but why not? So here is the terminal, normally for the biggest aircraft. Is there an interior? Doesn't look like there is an interior. No, there is no interior. Yeah, there is no interior. Sad, but not a big deal too. Llegadas, arrivals. That's amusing because, you know, in Portuguese, we will have the egadas also, but instead of the double L, it would be written CH, actually, chegadas, which is amusing for me because it's almost the same word in Spanish and in Portuguese, but just 2 letters different. Well, overall, the airport is not too bad. I mean, for payware, that's not the best payware that we've seen, obviously. But hey, that's not a huge airport also, so that's not a big deal. Oh, I see that here you are supposed to 180 with the aircraft, so no pushback, I guess. Nice. And we have the sunset. Look at that beautiful view that we have. Jesus Christ. And yeah, there is quite a lot of parking for the GAs here. So I guess here it's for the jets mainly, like the Honda or the what's the other one, King Air and things like that. And smaller ones are just right here. I'm lovely parked actually. A bit too much on the left, but no, not the left, the right. But overall, I'm inside the red box. So I'm perfectly finely parked. Alright. Let's see. Let's take a view like this for a nice screenshot with the tower just behind. And let's take one with the beautiful sunset over there. Boom. All right. I think it's time to wrap up. All right. So thank you everyone for coming during that flight. That was very appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the flight. The view that we had, that was awesome. Remember, it's only the part 1. Oh, hold on. Let me put the music a little bit down. Remember, it's only the part 1 of the Andalusian discovery. So next time I will check what we'll do, but we'll probably depart again from Jerez, obviously. Descend a little bit more on the south to see Cadiz, which is another city and the region where Jerez is actually. Then we'll come fly up to Sevilla and see Sevilla. Then Cordoba probably, and then we'll go to Yen or Yen. I don't know how they pronounce that that region actually. We'll try to go, if we can, to the Sierra Nevada, which are the mountains that I talked about near Granada. And after that, what we'll do is that we'll just land at Granada, and we will have wrap up and looped all the Andalusian region, or at least the most beautiful region for Granada, for Andalusian. And we'll move on for another region in Spain, because that's not the only region, obviously, of Spain that is beautiful to see. Maybe next time we'll go more on the north, because as I said, in the center I cannot that much fly because it's a bit forbidden to do VFR. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do the Pyrenees. That could be nice to see the Pyrenees. But we'll see. We'll see. But thank you for everyone for coming again, and let's see who's online right now. Let's see who we can raid. Who's online right now? Do I have someone online? I do. I have Chewy. I have Death Crow. Oh, Death Crow is streaming, and I have MSEP. Let's see. Well, Death Crow is doing Hogwarts, so not much related to VFR or flight sim, but you know what? Let's go raid our friend Death Crow tonight and give him some love coming from flight simulation. So stand put for the raid, and shall see you next time for our stream. Bye bye guys.